Hello, good morning and welcome back to my channel. Today's video comes from a small town called Phang, which lies about 150 kilometers or so north of the city of Chiang Mai. So it's pretty doable from Chiang Mai as a day visit if you want to do that. But in this video I'll show you what there is to see in the town itself, and it's got quite a bit of history which I'll explain as we're walking around, including these walls. These are the eastern walls. I'll show you more video of those in a second, but they stretch for 660 meters, I think it is. Plus there's some more on the western side of town which stretch for about 140 meters. As well as that, there's a couple of very pretty Burmese temples which we'll take a look at. Plus there's some hot springs just outside of town, about 10 kilometers away, so we'll see those as well. But for now, let's go and explore what there is to see in this lovely little town. So this is where the eastern side of the wall begins, what remains of it, just off the busy 107, and it just goes along, as I said, for about 660 meters. And here they've got some information detailing what they believe the walls, the size of the walls once were. And archaeologists believe that there was a moat on the outside of the walls that was between 30 and 40 meters wide, but most of it, as you can see, has been built on now, so we won't see much of that apart from sort of a very dry ditch. So it's nothing like what you see in Chiang Mai. So you can see here all these steps going up to the top of the wall. We're on the inside, and it's believed that soldiers use these steps to climb up to the top and defend from up there. But you can see they're still in situ. So these walls are a lot more authentic, should we say, than the ones in Chiang Mai, which are quite a lot's been reconstructed during the 60s and 70s, especially the gates. And the walls have even got trees growing out the top of them, so it's very Angkor Wat-ish, should we say. All along here you can see there's more trees growing out. So this is a monument that's dedicated to a legendary ruler of Phang and his consort. And as we go around, I'll explain what there's a legend that's associated here. So I'll explain that as we're walking around. Legendary King Udom Sin's consort was apparently quite a looker, whose beauty was said to be unparalleled. It's said her skin changed colour during the day. In the morning it was clear and fair. By noon it was pink and shiny, and in the evening it was deep pink. Word of her beauty reached the King of Burma, where he disguised himself as a businessman and came to Phang to pay tribute. When he saw that she really was a beauty, he went back to Burma and led his troops to attack Phang, capturing it in 1632 after 3 years of war. During the battle, Udom Sin got a pair of guards to dress up as him and his consort and jump into a well in order to fool the King of Burma into thinking that they were both dead. So this temple is said to date back to the legendary king that I was just talking about, Udom Sin. And this is the oldest part of the temple, this shetty. What they have found is that some brickwork dates back to the Lana period, and in 1361 a prince from Chiang Mai came here to renovate this stupa, and noticed that there weren't any monks here at the temple, so he brought some monks along to restart the temple again, basically. Now, since I last visited Phang and this temple about 5 years ago now, they've renovated, I think, the main building, but they've definitely renovated the shetty here, because it's all gleaming white and gold. And I'll show you a picture of what it used to look like, which was bare brickwork, and it was in a bit of a state of disrepair. So when I came here, I wasn't too sure I actually got the right temple at first, because I just didn't recognise this shetty anymore. So this is the western section of the Phang city wall. I'm not going to stay here very long because I've just seen a big snake scuttle off. It's proper snake vegetation, so I'm a little bit wary. But you can see here they still got steps going up to defend it from the inside. So this is one of the Shan Burmese temples that I was talking about in the intro, and this is Wat Ton Rung, more commonly known as the Red Roofed Temple, and it was originally built in 1923, but it had to be rebuilt in the mid-90s due to a fire. And you'll see there's a common theme in the other Burmese temple that we'll visit in a minute. Okay, so right next door to the red roofed Burmese temple, we've got the green roofed Burmese temple. This is Wat Chong Pan, and it too suffered a fire, but this time in 2005. But both of them are stunningly rebuilt, really beautiful roofs on that. Look at the eaves. So this is the city pillar shrine, and pretty much every historical town or provincial capital has one of these that acts like a guardian for the town or city, and people come here to worship it. This one's got a load of animals all around it. I'll just come out here. Got horses, cockerels, tigers, elephants, chickens, all sorts. And these are all placed here by people And I'm not too sure what's the significance is of this little hut. It's almost got like a little bed inside here. Not seen this before in a little tiny chair. And there's not one but two of these little huts, also with a little bed inside. I've never seen this before, so I don't really know what it's about. Anybody know, then let me know down below in the comments. So behind the city pillar we've got this Chinese shrine. So I've just come a kilometre or two north of the old town of Phang to this old stupa, and it dates back to Lana Kingdom, and I'll show you a information board with some more information on it. And it lies right in the middle of like Phang's admin buildings, like a district court and that kind of thing. And here we've got a platform for another temple building. Okay, so we're at the last stop of the day, and this is Fang Hot Springs. As you can see, there's a huge jet of steam in the background there, and that can reach anywhere between 40 and 50 meters apparently. But the springs themselves vary in temperature, I think between 40 degrees and 88 or 90 degrees, something like that. And we'll take a quick look around and see what's what. So that there in the distance is where you can actually bathe in the hot springs. That costs you more obviously, and I think they may do massages. It's very similar to Sankampeng Springs, which lie just east of Chiang Mai. I'll put a link up on the screen now so you can check that video out. But you just walk along the path here, and then there's hot spring pools like where those people are. So this one is at 87 degrees, this pool here, and you can buy eggs. They always have eggs around. I'm putting them in to boil the eggs. I think these people have got some eggs here. I'm going to put them in. I've got some little quail's eggs. Okay, so we got a mineral sauna here. Obviously I'm not going to film around there just in case there's people there. It looks very nice. And then we've got we've got a stream here. I think coming up here from Phang town, you follow the river that's produced by the hot springs. I'm not too sure entirely if that's true, but it's a lovely scenic drive up here anyway. It's not very far from Phang town. So they've got a bridge here, suspension bridge, over the river. This is called the River Mae Chai, and I think this is the one that I was talking about earlier, which flows towards Phang. I don't know if it goes through Phang or not. This bridge is shaking around. You can see there it's coming out of that PEA building, which is the Provincial Electricity Authority, I think. And that's where I'm going to leave off this video for now. If you like it, then give me a big thumbs up, and why not subscribe to my channel down below. Until the next video, see you later.